All right, so product review of the 2020 Indiana family. This is the 10.6 and this is the pack with the fiber pedal. And in this video I will also try to answer the question, what's the difference between a board like this and one of those 199 Swiss franc boards that are also inflatable and that are offered on those websites that also sell toothbrushes. Right, so first let's have a look at this. So this Indiana SUP, we will go a little bit more into detail. So the first thing is we have here the fin. So this is a hard polycarbonate fin and you mount that with a screw here on the bottom. And as you see, the shape is, and that is on purpose, it has a high rake, it's called, and that makes that if there is any plants in the water, that it will not get caught by the fin. And this is a hard fin, so you can actually put the board on land on the fin and nothing will break. And that is one of the things that you can expect with a 199 board. There the fin will break. So let's also look at the details. So here you see the deck pad. If you look at the details here, you see that it's actually cut here under an angle, and that is that it won't come loose, and also not after some time. Then there's a little checklist here. Let's not go too fully into detail this, but a board like this comes with a 2-year factory warranty, and you can expect that a board like this at least will live 5 to 6 years, hopefully 10 years. Now there's another difference with the 200 Swiss franc boards. Those boards, they break easy, they're not made very well, and what your online retailer will do, he will just exchange a broken board with a new board of the same bad quality. So from that perspective it makes sense to pay a little more by quality. Going further into the Indiana, there is a carry handle here on the back where you can also put your pedal when you're chilling out on your board. So the board comes with a double action pump here, and I just pumped up the board by hand and it went pretty smooth. Took me about 7 minutes. And also the pump, it feels very sturdy, so there is nothing like too loose between like this aluminium part and this plastic part, so hopefully it will last a long lifetime. Another detail here is the tube. With the cheap boards, the tube is of very thin plastic, and at one point there will come a little rip here in the tube. And with the Indiana tube, they're thicker and there is a softener material in the plastic that makes that the tube stays flexible. Also with this board there is a little rope around it, so you can roll it up, fix it and put it easily in the bag. So there is no cursing when you store your board. Then here we have the pedal. Okay, so this board comes with a fiber pedal. What does it mean? It means the pedal is light. I think it's around 900 grams, but more importantly the shaft is not from aluminium, it's from fiberglass. That makes it bend, so the shaft bends when you do a pedal stroke, and it flexes back when you take the blade out of the water. That gives you extra power. It comes with a nylon blade here, nice handle, it's adjustable, and it has a little slit here so it doesn't twist when you change the length of the pedal. 3-piece, and it's cut here under an angle so it doesn't shake, rattle and roll. Almost done here. The bag. So this is a backpack with wheels, so you can either use it as a backpack or you can use it as a trolley. And special this year is that they did something here on the front, so you can put your pedal connected here on the front and have even a better trolley. You don't have to bend. Back to the board. Carry handle in the middle. Crocodile skin EVA. Bungee rope with adjustment here, so when you have a thicker bag you can adjust the rope. And there is a point here where you can put the camera and you can connect the board behind your boat. Now don't fall asleep, there is one more thing I would like to show you. The bottom. So first of all, it has the new fin box system, so that makes rolling up the board a bit easy. But what I really wanted to show you is that this board is flat. And what I mean with that is that the cheap boards they made out of very thin material, and they're like twisted. So this part can be flat and then that later part can be twisted. That's not like world shocking news, but it is annoying because the board will not pedal straight. It will go in one direction more than another direction. So especially if you really like stand-up paddling, after some weeks you will appreciate it when the board goes nice in a straight line and doesn't go sideways. So the reason why this one is nice and flat is because the material used here is like twice as thick as the material on those 199 Swiss franc boards. Okay, so much for the talking. Now let's go on the water. What better conditions testing a board than when you go out with no wind and all of a sudden the wind picks up. So we're here on the Forest City Lake, Vierwaldstättersee, and the wind picking up. I think we're doing now about 4 above 4. Yeah. Right, so paddling upwind and downwind with the board is a lot of fun. So it's first when you paddle in some different conditions that when you appreciate the shape. So what they did with this board is that it's not a big banana shape, it's super flat, but just at the point the nose goes up a few centimeters, and that's just right, just perfect, because when there comes a little chop you glide over it instead of banging against it. And for the rest, when there is no chop, you have a long water line because it's nice and straight, and that makes it track faster than the round banana shape. Tracks super in a straight line because of the big fin that comes with it, and still it's turny. I'm 73 kilos, the board is super stable. I would definitely recommend it up to 100 kilograms. People that weigh 100 kilograms, it's definitely still stable enough. And because the board is super stiff, as I told before, with the thicker skin, it doesn't bend through and it gives a lot of stability. All in all, super fun board, 5 out of 5. Marcel, you can mount the thumbs up in this video. Thank you.